let's take a look at how your money performed in the FX commodities market. There we see was mixed performance across key indicators. Turnover dropped by 69.16%, closing the week at 1.77 billion naira from 5.74 billion in the last trading week. Volume of deals traded dropped by 70.19%, and number of deals traded also dropped by 39.44%. Closing at 109 points. There's an increase in the FX commodities index as it rose by 0.43%. The FX export index also rose by 0.03%. Marginal increase there, closing at 228.71, up from 228.64 points in the last trading week. To the volume of contracts traded now this week, we saw no increased volume across commodities. Price across export commodities, sesame, wheat, and sorghum maintained at 1,247 naira, 380 naira, and 282 naira, respectively. Other commodities saw mixed performances, with ginger rising by 0.33% and closing at 989 naira, 83 kobo. Cashew nut rose by 0.10% and closed at 612 naira, 87 kobo. Cocoa, that dropped this week by 0.17%, closed at 1,882 naira. Soybean fell by 0.23%, closed at 334 naira, 3 kobo, while paddy rice fell by 0.27% to close the week at 335 naira. Cross grain commodities, we see maize rose by 2.45% and closed at 280 naira, 30 kobo per kilogram. For more information, you can visit the website there, AFEX Commodities, africaexchange.com. You can follow them on social media at AFEX Nigeria and COMEX by AFEX. All right, taking the conversation forward now, see sustainability has been a key focus area in the commodity market, particularly with how integrating sustainability into financing can boost growth and create long-term profitability for investors. We'll try and get Halima Sulaiman to come and tell us more about that. But at the end of the day, finance is very important to sustain that commodity exchange. And also, if we can just go back there, we see that it was quite not a bad week, the market there, with the increase of volume across some commodities. We see sesame unchanged there, 1,247 naira there. And also, we see other commodities looking quite good. We see the global wheat market there. Wheat not looking bad here, 380 naira. We're seeing the wheat, global wheat market. Wheat did drop this morning, and we did get that information from Russia saying that they might not stick to the deal. And everyone's still, watching that Black Sea grain deal right now. That's definitely pushing sentiment with traders, trying to find direction for where wheat is going to go next. So right here, we're still seeing 380 naira. Let's try and bring in Halima Jumoke now, Associate Financial Market at AFEX. Halima, great to have you if you are there, seated.
Hello everyone, thank you, and I'm happy to be live here on Channels Television. Good morning, my name is Halima.
Fantastic. Fantastic, Halima. Thank you for joining us. So what is the place of sustainability in financing in these commodity markets?
Thank you so much. So the Nigerian commodity market largely has about $1 trillion untapped opportunities. And these commodities include the agricultural produce, which includes our today's consumptions in the form of foodstuffs and other industrial produce. We also have commodities in the form of gold, and we also have the oil and gas. However, to further diving into the question for further clarity, to drive the sustainability markets, we need to reduce the perceived risk in that sector, whereby people need to collaborate with the form of employment, creation of infrastructural gaps such as accessible roads, warehousing infrastructure, and also creation of financing opportunities for lenders and borrowers too. So we need to work more on the perceived risk in the agricultural ecosystem and also creating more sustainability drive in the form of government policies like we have now, like the previously concluded Anchor Borrowers program, and also driving education on climate change, both in our household and in the general environment.
All right. So, how does the integration of sustainability in the commodity market contribute to the overall stability and growth of the financial market?
Thank you for your question. So, like you earlier mentioned, and few points you have, the few points I earlier mentioned, talking about the risking. I mean, this talking about the risk and perceived risk behavior in the commodity ecosystem. So we need to work on those policies, which are infrastructural gap deficits rather. So firstly, we have to create accessible road networks for consumers, which are like the farmers, for them to have their produce meet from one place of location to the aggregators or the final consumers or even the investors. So we need to have infrastructural structures put in place, such as accessible roads, warehousing system whereby all the agricultural produce that have been made can be well stored, and also helps to further drive investments in the form of increasing storage behavior in the agricultural ecosystem. Largely in the Nigerian agricultural commodity and ecosystem, we have a major problem of having so much produce going into wastage. So we have to look at sustainability produce in the form of innovation, and which we have like the warehousing receipt system and all of that made to create longer storage system for produce that have been made. We have to increase education and also encourage investors to put more funds in the ecosystem.
All right. So, what are some of AFEX's strategies to integrate sustainability in financing?
Pardon?
What's AFEX, doing, at this time? What strategies are we seeing, coming from AFEX to help integrate sustainability in financing?
Thank you so much. So AFEX has a 5 years impact sustainability report, which basically focus on building a huge sustainability platform across. Now we started with the Pan-African region and we're looking forward to going global. So what are these sustainability platform reports? We're looking at employment of agile people into the agricultural commodity markets. We're looking at driving education in the form of letting farmers have financing education and restructuring the commodity system and also the agricultural ecosystem. And we're also creating innovation and technology in the form of storage. Storage is very important in the commodity exchange system. So we've also created more warehouses to be able to preserve the produce that have made to be able to last, and also we're also creating other investors program and products in the form of asset backed commercial papers, which has been done in the past, includes financials and all of that, to also give investors competitive returns while by preserving their capitals. And we've also done a lot that has been oversubscribed in the recent times.
All right, Halima, thank you so much. I do hope next time we meet again, you have a more quiet environment. But thank you so much, Halima Jumoke, Associate Financial Market at AFEX. Thank you, Halima.
Thank you so much for having us.
All right, we'll take a moment now.